Today we're going to be changing the oil and filter on a 2007 Nissan Ultima. The tools you're going to need to change the oil is a 14 millimeter, and you can use either a socket and a ratchet or a box end. We're using a socket and a ratchet today. You're going to need a filter and you're going to need oil. This particular car takes 4 7/8 US quarts to change the oil with a filter. And you'll also need a funnel as well. The drain on the crankcase is located right there. That's your 14 millimeter plug. And you're going to want to get your wrench on that. And loosen that up to drain. As you turn the plug out, your oil may be hot, so be aware of that. Once the oil has finished draining, you replace the drain plug. And snug, but do not over tighten. Now we'll go on to the next step. The oil filter is located on the right hand side of the car, just inboard of the right wheel. Pull this panel back and you can access the filter right there. And normally you can remove that filter with your hand. If not, you'll need a filter wrench. And just unscrew it. Be careful not to burn yourself if the oil is hot. And we'll let that drain and replace the filter. Now we're going to replace the filter with the new filter. And we'll put it right up in there. And you want to turn that to where it snugs up nice, and then with your hand give it a quarter of a turn. And that's all you need to hold that filter on. Your oil filler neck is located right here, and you'll loosen that up, pull the cap off, and put the funnel in. And then start pouring your oil in. Be sure to use the recommended oil from the manufacturer. For this vehicle, it's synthetic. We're using a 10W30 synthetic because this engine has higher miles on it. As previously mentioned, this engine is going to take 4 7/8 quart with the filter, so be careful not to overfill. Once you've filled your engine with the required amount of oil, remove the funnel and replace with the filler neck cap. Tighten until you hear it click. Now you want to start your engine and let it run for a minute or so to fill the filter up with oil, and check the oil. Now we've completed the oil change with the filter, and we've run the engine for about a minute or so, and we'll check the oil and make sure we have the proper amount. And as you can see, there is the dot, and the oil is right up well within safe range. Reinstall the dipstick, and it's as simple as that for an oil change on a Nissan Ultima.